it's infinity here, and it is 11:11 on the 4th, 11 p.m. And let me turn this a little bit. This thing has not been wanting to cooperate. Okay, hopefully that'll be cool. Yeah, 11:11 right now on the Saturday the 4th here in the Pacific. Let me light my candles here. I hope you're well. We are gonna do a card reading. This is one of those things where I did not have this plant. My dogs are playing over here, if that's what you're hearing. You may see them. They're just doing the whole thing. Yeah, I did not have this planned, but that's how it rolls around here. And I want to let's get on some nice vibe music. Whew. There we go. I like that. Got sage, palo santo, and white copal burning right here. Kind of set off my fire alarm a few minutes ago. There we go. I don't know why I put it next to the microphone. That was retarded. There we go. I was supposed to bring it by the camera. It is 11:11. All right. Actually, I want to make sure. Okay, everything is set up properly here. So we're gonna do a reading. This was not planned. Like I said, not planned. But earlier tonight, see, I don't even have my rings on, but it was just a little bit ago, maybe a couple hours ago, I was guided to came through. There's messages for someone or people. It could be one person, it could be multiple people. Something that came through attached to it for sure, like the second or third time. I think it was the second or third time it came through that I was going to do a reading tonight. Was 10:10. I saw 10:10 on the clock, and I heard, this is 10:10 is associated to this. So if you've been seeing 10:10, which I personally have, but this is not a reading for me. This is a message, also, this is kind of like multi-layered, that you could be seeing 10:10, or maybe you will be seeing 10:10. It's a very powerful light code activation angel number. I suggest if you have been seeing it, or you are going to start seeing it, or you start seeing it, I should say, that you look up on Joanne Sacred Scribes. But I can tell you right now with the 10:10, we have double ones and double zeros. Extremely powerful. It's not a mirrored number, it's a double number. And it's a repetitive number. And the one is, of course, beginnings. The zeros are it's the true infinity number, actually, because it's this circle. The circle, that's why rings are a symbol of vows, eternity, things like this, because it's never-ending cycle going around and around and around, right? So that is really the true essence of infinity, not the 8, actually. The symbol, the infinity symbol, is the infinity symbol, but in numbers, people confuse the 8 with infinity when it's really the 0 that is infinity. But people think of 0 as nothing and infinity is everything. But anywho, that could be multi-layered, depending on, and different meanings depending on what's all going on for you. But it's also it is also, I haven't worked with these cards in forever. I'm so excited to get to work with these and being guided to these cards right now. This is the Light Seers Oracle. Tarot. the Light Seers Tarot. And I'm going to put it in the smoke here, clear it out of energy. Okay, so I'm feeling with this 00, this is very abundant energy. The 1010 is very powerful. It's like the 10 is the ultimate. It's the first double number after 9. 9 in numerology is known as the completion number, but then we cycle back to 0, 1. That's how numerology works. But in light codes and angel numbers, it's a different story. So that's why these are different things. If numbers are becoming a thing for you, you have to see things differently. There's light codes, angel numbers, and numerology. They all involve the universal language of numbers, but they all have different definitions and meanings, and especially light codes and angel numbers, because while there are general definitions, especially like Joanne Sacred Scribes or other sites that you might be guided to look up numbers, and she also does numerology, by the way, and she does tie in numerology to the angel numbers. It is a different swing. Okay, so with the 1010, it is like, it's a very successful number. It's like really getting up into the levels past, a major threshold, a major convergence of a major shift. And there's just been a shit ton of that. I mean, just generally speaking, over time, over these last few months, we had a major paradigm shift starting in October and really came into completion. There we go. Came into completion, or is still, it's not like, oh, it's the end of the year and this is when it stops. It's just more. Okay. 9 of Wands. So this person that this reading is for, or people that, I feel that these messages can apply to multiple people for sure. I may get specifics later on. We shall see. Okay, so 9 of Wands. Eyes are closed. She's got this one is lit up. And if you notice, like, they're kind of in front of her too. They're a little impeding. And she's chilling out here. She's taking a moment. And she's she's contemplative about where she's been and really processing. And that's because the 9, what did we say? The 9 is the last number before a really big shift, before the 10. It's like, are you cycling back to the 0 or are you going to 10? And here we have you going to 10, for sure. For sure. Let me see if there's a bunch more cards were like kind of in a group, and I want to see, whoa, okay. What do we have here? Holy moly, 10 of Swords. So, like I said, so your guides and guardians want you to know that this 10, she's beyond the confines of the past, keeping her, before she moves forward, she's here and she's contemplative and she's reflective, she's at peace, and she knows shit's gonna change. Okay, like, she's like, whew, before I move into the new set of timelines and experiences for myself. I'm going to take a moment, got to process. So if you've been in a state of process that can last, you know, this could be your last couple months, for sure, or even longer, or just the last couple weeks. You know, it really all depends on you, but there's definitely like a lot has gone on, a lot has transpired, a lot of letting go and a lot of bringing in and a lot of shifting and a lot of rearranging and a lot of healing, a lot of recalibration of your perception of who you are, what's going on, you know, just more coming in and a lot of different experiences that were magical and mystical and mind-boggling and all sorts of shit. All sorts of shit has been going on. And there is a next place and phase for you moving forward, and it's big. Here we have the 10 of Swords. Powerful, very powerful. Traditionally, the 10 of Swords is like that scary, you know, in traditional tarot, the guy's like on the ground with 10 swords in his back. In this tarot, and it's not said to say that that's not, you know, like traditionally, but in this tarot with this image, we have a person on the move in going forward, and the everything that's been an obstacle, that's like been a sword in her back, is behind her, and now she can really see you can't see what she sees, but she sees a landscape in front of her that is very different from where she's been. And look at the colors here, very different, very, very different. And there has been a lot of healing, there has been a lot of letting go and releasing and grieving and all sorts of stuff. Okay, let's continue. I'm hearing. Okay, I'm still working with this little batch that came out, and we're gonna take this card here because, like I said, it all came out at once. And what do we have here? Page of Cups, and I saw that in reverse, which is a really interesting card, especially to see in reverse. But this is the Page of Cups right side up. And there's a little flying piggy right there. And this guy's like, what's going on? And you can see all this energy right here. And there is like, you can see there's the two hands making the heart symbol, you know, this whole thing. A lot of blue, a lot of water, Page of Cups. That is the another 10, actually. Or sorry, not another 10, an 11. So we have 9, 10, and 11 here. 9 of Swords, 9 of Wands, 10 of Swords, and then 11, or Page of Cups. So we definitely have progression, and this is about, look at you, like, look at what I'm saying, look at you, because this is about like, holy shit, like what's going on, and you're definitely elevating. You're definitely going to be bringing in more conscious, like higher level consciousness, spiritual, like just working on and being guided in this way to really move yourself in a different direction, that, you know, like in the neighborhood of where you've been, but deeper in deeper in the neighborhood kind of thing of where you've been. Like you're going to be activated to step it up. I've been getting these messages a lot lately. Okay, let me see if there's anything else with these cards right here. I'm hearing no. Let's stick them back in. So 9 of Wands, 10 of Swords, Page of Cups, 9, 10, 11. Whoa. Just got another big. All right, I'm going to take this top card. Oh. We do have. Wow, I can't make this shit up. We do have another 10. The actual 10, the wheel card. And like I said earlier, I talked about the wheel. I talked about the perpetual circle, the perpetual motion. So here we have it actually, the wheel. Another 10. We're talking about these 10s a lot, right? I told you, if you've been seeing double 10s, there's a thing going on. And here we have double 10s. 2 10s out of 4 cards, 9, 10, 11, and back to 10. But Major Arcana 10, the wheel. The wheel is big time. It is this beautiful perpetual motion. Look at her. She is balancing on the wheel. There, it's like compass going on here. She's got dice hanging from her neck, which that just always cracks me up. And if you see here, there's light and dark behind her and under her, and there's light here, dark here at her hands. So there's balancing of the light and the dark, the spiritual war, understanding your place in it more, putting things together as to what you've experienced so far, and really overcoming a lot of the spiritual war attacks against you that you've had to deal with in the past. Definitely probably a boatload of narcissists. They could have been your family, your parents, your siblings, your, really close, definitely past romantic relationships. We empath divine incarnates are very much magnets to that puppet master narcissist energetic parasite, because they are specifically going to connect to and attach to exactly the same kind of people that we are, divine incarnate empaths, light worker, light bearers, light bodies, all whatever buzzword you want to use. It really helps the dark side when they can infiltrate and control us, one of us, because we're psychic, we're energetic, we're very highly in tune that way. And when they get on board and they use that against us and against those like us. And as you know, if you're an empath, that if you're, and if you know you're an empath, but you're not sure on what degree, there is a spectrum. If you go to my website, or, I'll put it in the description, I have an empath quiz that'll tell you where you land on the spectrum of empaths. But no matter what, as an empath, we are kind of programmed to light bearers, light bodies. We're programmed to but very attunely see and feel the likeness of others that are similar to us, whether we recognize that consciously or not. And we are pre-programmed to see the light and not pay attention to the dark or the shadow. And when we're not conscious of parasites and possession on that level, we can get duped, because that energy shrinks itself, and then the real actual person is there, and we can see them and feel them and connect to them, and then slowly, usually over a couple of months, but it can be a couple of days depending on the situation. And the higher vibration you have, the sooner you will identify narcissists, which have the puppet master parasite connected to them. And they will react to that, and you seeing that and knowing that. And I did do a video for this many years ago on my other channel, so I'm going to add that link to, and there's a playlist. I'll just add the link to the playlist here so you can really get into and understand really what a narcissist is, because they are possessed, and very exclusively they're empaths who have been possessed, and so that makes it doubly worse. Okay, it's pretty fucked up, but it is what it is. Back to the wheel. We have a higher awareness now. We've gone through and we've seen some things, and we've put things together, and we've accepted the truth of the spiritual war, the light and the dark, and the different, you may not know all the ways that this is in play, but you understand to a certain degree. There is a spiritual war. There is dark negative energy. There are people that are taken over and possessed by that. A lot of people call them demons, but most of them are not possessed by demons. There are much fewer actual demons in the world than people may think, but there are different degrees of energetic parasites. There is dark and black magic that people can invoke, and the realm of negative entities and demonic entities for sure. But anyway, there has been like a graduation of understanding of the bigger picture of what's going on in our reality, why people are messed up and do the messed up things they do, seeing things in a bigger, broader sense of how things have been constructed over time, and why the dark have been literally in control. But the light is definitely coming into more and more and more power. And you are definitely part of that because of your consciousness and your awareness. Okay, let's continue. I'm being told to get a couple more cards here. I'm going to put all the other ones back in. What does this person or people need to know? Tell me, tell me, tell me. Okay, let's see. Oh, interesting. We have the Seven of Pentacles. There is a lot going on below the surface. There is creational energies. There is very much creational energies, big time creational energies. You could be activating your artist in you. You could be, so that could be like creational, could be art, could be writing, could be, whatever is creational, music, whatever, building something, making something, creating something, however that is, there's these big creational energies below the surface. They've been brewing for a long time. Maybe you're circling back to something or some things that you've done creatively that you were interested in a long time ago when you were a child or an adolescent. And this is definitely a big part. Just being creative in your ascension is a big deal for you. It's a big deal for all of us, to be quite honest. But for some, it's a really big deal. Like, it's more, it's like everybody gets a little bit of that. And just to be and connect to your soul, we need to be creational. That you are created to create. You are created to embody and build and create from your divinity. So it's a very important aspect in whether it's small or large, personal or public, whether it makes you money or it just keeps you in balance, and whatever the degree of all of that is, it's for this person. or the people that this reading is for. I feel like this is for more than one person. Like there's going to be several people that can definitely relate to this. But this is definitely creative energies and a creative focus moving forward. Is we have a lot of this, again, the circles going on here with the wheel and the Seven of Pentacles. If you see all this going on here, so this is just, you know, energy, perpetuating energy, abundant, creative, and there's many facets to it. It's not just one thing. It's probably various things that is part of your creativity, part of your, you know, all of that is very tied in to your spirituality. Definitely. Like they're okay, let's see what else. Whoa, I am kind of feeling that, oh, we had several here. Okay, the top one first. I am, back to this before we move on, I am feeling that this is, I know that I just said that, you know, could be, you know, public or private, to make money or not to make money. I do feel that it is more, at least at some point in the future, there is money to be had with your creativity. With whatever you're being guided to create, there is money to make there, and you're fully supported in that. So if you're like, I don't know if I can make money doing this, you can, and you will. You need to believe that you can, and you will. And the sooner you do that, the sooner that all of that will come, and the timelines will start to form. If you see it in the future, like this could be something that I'm really pursuing as at least part of my income, and, you know, shifting into doing something else that is creative, that will make me money. And there is a lot of momentum with that. Let's review. 9, 10, 11, another 10, with me saying 10s are going to be a thing here. And then we have the 7 of Pentacles. It's divine, creative energies. It's a lot of abundance. It's multifaceted. It is lucrative. Don't ignore that. Okay, 4 of Cups. Okay, so you, my love, there is a good chance that you've been kind of stuck in seeing more of how it's impossible, or it can't happen, or you don't have the funds or the resources, or there's just there's worry, there's distraction, there's doubt, there's confusion that has come in. Yeah, I'm hearing this needs to, like, whatever's bogged you down, whatever is or was something that really, you know, kind of roughed you up a bit. There is more to be had. There's more, you know, the 4 cups are essentially full, but this person is not thinking about what's there. They're thinking about kind of like what's not there. And this is like a warning. Like, don't go there. Don't allow doubt to creep into what's going on. Like, don't worry about how things are going to turn out. That's not really any of your business, generally speaking. This is something we need to learn in our spirituality, that we just need to believe and have faith that the how will reveal itself step by step, and let the past go. like what didn't work out in your previous life before you woke up, before things started really shifting and changing, you started healing and you started letting, you know, like you have been letting go, but I don't know, it feels like there's some doubt there as to how exactly to proceed, how it's going to work out, like if it's the right thing, how, you know, just a lot of questions. But remember this one, okay? It's like, this is below the surface. Remember that. There's all, look at all that's above the surface. Not, I mean, it's not a whole lot going on there. There is definitely growth. There is definitely creation. There's definitely things going on. But below the surface, oh my God, so much happening. You have to have faith that that's the truth. And when you have faith that that's the truth, it will, you know, come out for you. But you have to give your magic to it. Your belief is the magic sauce, like I like to say. Okay. So we have double fours. I love this. We have double fours. Your next card is the four. Whoopsie. So we had the Four of Cups with this one, and now we have the Four of Swords. Four of Swords have us in a big nest. And there's this great little heart there, and it's actually very protective energy, and it's about transformation. It's about balance. It's about processing and reformatting for the future. These next whatever few weeks, whenever it is that you watch this, the next few weeks are going to be part of the reconfiguration. I'm seeing 3, so like 3 weeks from whenever you watch this is going to be about a reconfiguration of your reality. Now, what exactly that means, I don't know. It could be things going and things coming in. It could be a shift in all sorts of things, but there's going to be some things, you know, just a reconfiguration of what you're doing, how you're doing it, what's going, what's coming, you know, just, yeah. It could be the ending of relationships. It could be starting of of a new level, like we said in the beginning, a new level of you doing you. That's what, you know, this is all about, and how exactly that's transpiring. It's profound. It's big. There's a lot going on here that's going to change your world, basically. And we have double fours with the Four of Cups and the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords offering you the feeling of comfort, nurturing, protective energies while things are processing. So just know whatever is in process, whatever is turning over and shifting, it is going to, you know, all work out, and things are going to be, you know, in the end, when things settle up or settle down, I should say, you will be in a better place, because here we have the King of Wands. There's that protective energy is always going to be there behind you. King of Wands is stable, he's secure, he's got his shit together, he's connected, he's creative and busy, he's got all this. This is a very, very big deal card, King of Wands. And I'm seeing red as quite the theme. I'm even wearing red. I was even guided to wear red lipstick for this. And I haven't put on my red lipstick in forever. Well, I've been in the middle of a move. Not most, but at least half of my stuff is still in boxes. And I haven't worn red in a really long time regardless. But anyway, I'm picking up on his shirt, the red of his shirt, number one. Let's connect. That's our root chakra. That is our, where the fire and the passion comes from. That can also be our, fear and illusions and all kind of go there. Also, I'm seeing this as like, when it comes to stability, when it comes to finances, when it comes to being, stable and secure and guided, it's very intense energies that are coming through that just say, you're just going to be more and more secure with yourself. There's a real changeover between this and this. I know, one is a man, one's a woman, one's black, one's white, but ignore that. It's just people, right? So in one sense, it's like, okay, there's this process of kind of cocooning and resting, and then we have, boom, what comes after. Like when you wake up, you go to sleep like this, you wake up like this kind of energy going on. This is happening before, and you need to let it go. You need to, shut down, reset, and to do that, we have this, and then you wake up to this. Is really kind of what we've got going on here, because this is in play. This is, below the surface. So there's a lot of momentum, a lot of energy. This is about, being on the right track, having faith, don't be in doubt. Know that there is a lot, yes, there are the dark forces, yes, but there is the light. And if you tune in and decide to have faith and decide that whatever's been going on that maybe has been challenging, that you've had to, take some time to, review and process and kind of think about it, especially since, there was a lot of opposition kind of your whole life. A lot of us have that going on. Our whole lives we're dealing with people and situations that are really difficult. And, it is because there's a spiritual war. The dark side does not want us to be alive. They want us eliminated. Bottom line, they work for us to, for our demise, unfortunately. But while we're here, they love to extrapolate as much negative energy from us. There has been this going on. You have been attacked, psychically attacked. You've been abused. You've dealt with a bunch of shit in your life. You've had to overcome a lot of stuff. It hasn't always been easy. There's been a lot of drama and chaos. But you have overcome it all, and you've even healed, you've connected, you've been, you have definitely, back to the 10-10, like boom, boom, these are big. And so just know you're on the right track. Just have faith. Stay with what we're doing. If you've been like, shouldn't I, move forward, do this thing, invest in myself, take that trip, join that program, join that group, have that session, whatever that it is, something needs to just push through, and it needs to be at a higher level. Because of all this that has gone on, you need a clearing. You need a once over. I offer the, it's called the Rainbow Light Healing Session. I really recommend it. You can check it out on my website, and or do something else, but something needs to be done to really move this along in the right direction for you, and allow for this whole thing and process to happen. Like I said, over the next 3 weeks, I keep getting that there's going to be a lot of stuff going on, but it's all to set you up. You need to have faith in that. And there has been a lot. You have been kind of opened up spiritually, consciously. You have seen grace and love and synchronicity and spirituality on a new level. And whatever
you have been through. It has gotten you to this point, and it is time with this new year to move on in a way that is really crisp and clear and fresh and unencumbered, and as you know, at least with that mindset as you move forward, because that is going to really help with your development and your overall experiences, and that they are going to be really, really great, and you're going to be happy being the creator that you're meant to be. I mean, King of Wands is pretty awesome, right? So there you go. I hope that you've enjoyed this reading, that it has helped you, that it's resonated with you. If you've watched it all the way to the end here, there's got to be something there. Please like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment. Let me know how this reading was for you. And I guess I'll see you next time. Check out my website to work with me directly, to join my groups and my community. And I'm sending bunches of love to you. Congratulations on your wonderful journey so far. There's so much more to be had. And if I'm blessed to be a part of that from this point forward, I can't wait to see what's next for you. Okay, till next time, I'm Infinity. Bye. Mwah. Bye for now. See ya.